So I haven't done a video on this channel in a while. I've just been busy with some other things, but I do have a few videos planned for the next couple weeks or so. But today's video is going to be interesting. It's going to be another DIY project, but this time we are in a word processor. I am using OpenOffice for this, but you can use Word or I think the Apple version of Word is called Pages. But I'm not a big fan of it, so I use OpenOffice instead. So that's why. And what we're going to do is pocket planners are very popular now, I believe. And this is just a way. It's not going to be a pocket size planner. Page, but you can make it a pocket size if you want. Um, I'm doing this on a regular size file though, 8.5 by 11. But what you can do will be the same. You can do this like in Photoshop or Illustrator, but I'm doing this in word processor for those who are not Photoshop or Illustrator literate. The process it's basically the same, so it will work out like that. So what we're going to be using today is we're going to be using the table feature, which you can see here, and on a Mac you can do the command F12, or you can go to the table and hit that and insert table, and it will be the same thing. We're going to use this feature, but we are also going to use the table section as well. So we're going to start out with making one cell. So it's going to be 1 by 1. And this is just if you're using OpenOffice. If you're using like Word, you'll have to look for all that info, but it's not a big deal. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go to the table and we're going to split it. Now it's going to say split into and number of cells you want. We're going to split it into 2 for now. And it says direction horizontally or vertically. We want to do it vertically. And then hit OK. So split. And you're probably like, why did we just not make a new column? I'll show you why in a sec. Let's go over here and let's make that column. Insert column. When you make a new column, it makes the columns smaller. But I'll show you how it looks like that. Do you see that? There's no line. Well, I mean, there is a line, but it's very thin. So we, instead of making it do that, we're going to do it again, and there's a darker line. That's why we did it that way. Matter of fact, we're going to make sure that that line remains by doing that. And then, hold on, we have that, and then borders, we want all around. Okay. So now we can add a column without it being a problem like that. But we're only going to need 2 columns for this first part. Going to bring this down to the 2 for now. And then we're going to look down the page. And we see that we can bring it down to the 4. Okay. So it's these 2 are 2 days. And then what we're going to do is going to add a row. And it's going to be set up the same way. But now we got that thin line. So what we're going to do is we gotta do that. And okay, that will fix itself. Okay, excellent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to center everything. We're actually going to do is we're going to highlight the entire table and we're going to center it. That way when we add the days, it will be already centered. We can keep it times New Roman, but we're going to make that 14. Actually, we can do that for the entire, and we're going to bold it. So then we're going to make this Sunday, and we're not going to add a date to it because you're going to write that in. Then we're going to write Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I always misspell Wednesday, so that's okay. Now what we're going to do is there are a couple ways you can do this. One is to do a 1 by 1 and just keep inserting rows like that. Just want to make sure that you don't go off the page. I actually like that look. Can we do? Let's highlight that all. Borders. I don't think we can remove the external borders. Maybe we can. Not sure. But want to make sure that there's a line. Doesn't have to be like the thickest line, but like that. But that's one way that you can do it. And delete that. The other way is we can do is this. Is next to your 0, there should be underscore. Just underscore like the entire thing. Like that. And you will be fine. The downside about this is that you have to make sure that they're aligned for each box evenly. So I don't want to highlight the entire box. I just want the lines. So you can do either way. I like the underscore way better. So you also have to make sure that you're set up perfectly like that. Okay. And then move it back to the right. Or left, I mean. Align left. And you're unbolded and like that. So that's the one downside about setting everything up like that as well. So, alright. So all our boxes on this page are done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a page break. And we're going to do basically the same thing on this page. But we're not going to bring it down as far. Actually, we're not going to bring it down at all. Because we can copy and paste our lines now, and it will be fine. So as you see, for this table, I made a 2 by 1. So it's 2 columns, 1 row. And what we're going to do is we're going to now insert a row. Now, as you can see, it has that thin line and stuff like that. What we're going to do instead, though, and that's actually another reason why we split our column, is we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to make sure that all the lines are set and that. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is, before we do anything, we are going to go up to table and take our second row, and we're going to merge those cells. The reason why we're going to merge them is that we already have Sunday to Wednesday here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to move this 14, center everything, and bold it. So now it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'll show you why we did it this way as well. We merged them, even though we're going to split them again in a few minutes. So now let us go back to 12, bold, and set up our lines. Left on bold, 12, line set. Okay, and left on bold, 12, line set. Now, for Saturday, you see that it's not like that. And the reason why I set it up like that is just to see how much I like it. And I realized that it really looks too different from what these do. Now, these have an extra space. These don't, but we can do that easily by... Wait, okay, maybe... Oh, okay, perfect. Alright, so everything is now even. We're going to go back down to here, and we are going to split the cell. Well, of course, we wanted to do it vertically. And ta-da. Whoa. Okay. And there. So now, what are we going to do with this area? We're going to make this a notes section. And then we're going to do it like that. And 12 on bold. And so, there you go. You have a Sunday. And you could put the date and stuff. To Saturday planner pages. And we can even move the tables around. You can put down week of, above the tables so that it will look a little bit more nicer. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have a few more coming up soon. So talk to you later.